Renaissance for any length of time, then we want to encourage you to take that next step and sign up for a teammate class. A teammate class is an opportunity for you to lock arms with the people at Renaissance and be a part of what God is doing in our community through us. Now, I know when I say teammate, for some of you that probably conjures up bad memories of elementary school when you were left off a team or you were picked last for a team. And so you're probably asking, why in the world would I want to be a teammate? Well, I'm so glad you asked. You see, we believe being a committed member of a local church is biblical. In the New Testament community, to follow Christ, well, it was assumed that you were a part of a local church. The local church is God's means of advancing His kingdom in this world. Being a committed member of a local church also allows us to fight against the rampant individualism that we see in our culture. It helps us to fight against the consumeristic mindset that we can oftentimes possess. But being a teammate or a part of a local church is not just biblical, it's also beneficial. You know, so oftentimes in life, when we were challenged, we flee and run. When we face sin, we hide. Or when we're bored, we simply look for something else that will entertain us. But when we become a committed part of a local body, when there are times when we're challenged, instead of fleeing, we stay and we grow. Instead of hiding from our sin, we come clean, we confess, and we experience forgiveness in the midst of that community. And when we're facing valleys in life or the doldrums of just every day, well, we walk through those together instead of fleeing from them. You know, being a part of a local church, though, well, it allows us to celebrate life together. We firmly believe at Renaissance that there will be moments when the Spirit of God moves in a great way, and we want you to be a part of that. We want you to celebrate with us. We firmly believe that it's better to party together than it is to celebrate alone. So would you consider being a part of a teammate class, being a teammate at Renaissance Bible? You see, we believe that great teams are marked by committed people fueled by a common passion. People with a passion for God are going to be passionate about knowing God and serving Him. That's why we gather together on a Sunday morning for what we call a huddle. It's there that we receive our plays for the week. People who are passionate about God are also passionate about His Son, Jesus. That's why we call our people by the Spirit to be, think, and love like Christ. People who are passionate about God are also going to be a people who run hard and fast after people who don't know God. See, that's why we believe that God is calling us not to come, but to go, to move out into the community. For some people, that may mean going to a third world country, but for other people, it means simply going 3 doors down and talking to a neighbor. For some people, that may mean moving across the pond, but for others, it may simply mean moving across the street to connect with a neighbor. We don't know exactly where that destination is for you, but we know that God is calling you to be sent out. So would you consider being a part of waking the soul of suburbia by being a teammate at Renaissance Bible Church? We want you to get in the game.